What's up, guys? Hey, Paul Kolaski here, Vallejo PT, Dungeon. We got the hip halo, and gonna work on clams. Okay, so clam position. We're gonna start in the laying down position. Lots of ways we can get clams done. If we've got the ability to get up and down from the floor, utilize it. All right, so hip halos in the same position that we would use for bridges. All right, here in this position, we're going to bring those feet up as far as we can get them. Feet are now connected or touching. Knees are touching right there in that position, and we're working our clams. All right, 2 to 3 seconds on the way out, 2 to 3 seconds on the way back in. All right, we're not trying to do anything super fast here. Nice and controlled. Really work on that control. Okay. Neutral back. Supine clam, so laying down clam. All right, other clam we can do sideline. All right, so we can roll over here to the sideline clam. Thing to think about with the sideline clam. Positioning should be shoulders, hips to feet, right? We should be relatively straight line, so we're not trying to get way back here, not trying to get way up here, okay? Should be basically the same position that we were in when we were lying down. We're just going to take it to side. So if I had a wall behind me, right, I would be in a straight line position. Another key thing with this movement is that the heels for a standard clam need to stay together. The toes can come apart, so don't get obsessed with that, okay? Just keep the heels together. Don't worry about the rest of the feet, okay? Heels need to stay together, toes can lift, all right? And again, right there in that position, we're just, again, lifting just that top leg, right? Top leg's going up as far as it can go, coming back down nice and slow, all right? Also, trunk is not moving, right? So again, we're trying to make sure that the trunk is separate from the hips, right? So trunk is not moving. I'm not rolling back in any way, shape, or form, right? Staying right there. Hips doing all that work. I feel it right there. Hips doing all that work. Hips doing all that work. Absolutely love this exercise. Oh, yeah. Okay, and again, we got no movement here of the trunk. Hips getting it done. Sideline clam. You could also do the double leg clam in the seated position. Cool, guys. All right, Paul Kolaski. I'll talk to you soon.